Hey, this is your girl, Michelle Diva. I am bringing you another episode. It's a little late, but I'm bringing you another episode of Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Season 15, Episode 8. Do you remember? Okay. If you are new here, welcome. Welcome. We do reviews here. This is the Diva Nation. And if you are returning, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. I know it's late. Okay. Give me a thumbs up. Like and share and comment and subscribe to my channel, and we will begin. All right, y'all. Life has been lifing again. Okay. Oh, seems like your girl can't catch a break, but I have my faith in God, and I just pray about it, and everything will be everything, okay? I'm already in the process of moving, okay? That's the first, that's, one of the things that I'm still in the process of, okay? But now my car broke down again, okay? I just put an engine in there. $6,000. Now I need a new transmission. I guess that engine was working real good, and and it messed up the old ass transmission. So your girl got to get a new transmission. So she been through it, but she gonna get these videos out, okay? Cause we have priorities, okay? We got priorities, okay? So that's what we gonna do, okay? Anyway, this is this the Beverly Hills Real Housewives of Atlanta, okay? So the episode begins with Amanda. She finally get a definition of what did she say? Dang, I don't forget what she said. Oh God, I don't forget what she said. Accosted. Okay. Yeah, she said she get accosted every time she goes to a dinner party, and so she googled the definition and stuff like that, and she said approach boldly, aggressively. Yeah, that's exactly what you did. You accosted me, and so Dorit was like, "Do you think I approached you aggressively?" And Amanda said, "I do." Hey, I mean, I don't think she approached you aggressively. Okay, I don't think so. I think it was boldly, but I don't think it was aggressively. Okay, I definitely think it was boldly. So accosted part of the accosted definition is a boldly. Yeah, I think she did it boldly, but I don't think she did it aggressively. But anyway, so the ladies at the end of the table, like, what she say? I can't hear. So Jennifer, her little nosy ass, she come to the other end of the table so she can listen, so she can ear hustle. Okay, so Amanda said, well, I just when I was talking to Kyle, I just agreed with Kyle was saying. I wasn't talking about you behind your back. And so Dorit was like, well, if Kyle was talking about behind my back, that's one thing. And I will deal with her separately. I said, oh, okay then, okay. She said, but why do you have a judgment about me when you don't know me? Come here, Dorit. Didn't you have a judgment about her being in a cult? You ain't know her? Okay. So that don't fly. Okay. Now you could speak to Kyle separately about how she talking about you behind your back to this lady that she really don't know. Okay. But you need you talking about her behind her back, and you don't know her. Just like she talking about you behind your back, okay? And she said she just agreed with Kyle. And I don't know if she just agreed with Kyle, but I don't think she said anything of that detrimental, that nobody else said anything to you like that. But anyway, so Amanda was like, you got to get aggressive with me. That's not how you speak to people. I never go to a dinner party and being and been spoken aggressively. And so Dorit was like, well, I felt like it's strong, you know, but I'm in the right place. I got her hair. I'm in the she said, what she say? She said, I'm in the right frame of mind right now for open honesty. Okay. So then Kyle bust in. Kyle, you need to shut the fuck up. Kyle, you need to shut the fuck up. But of course you say you got into this little mix. Well, let's go back to Tilly's house. Okay. I guess that's Jennifer Tilly's house. Okay. You are set and crying and you have some strong words about PK. What's your point, Kyle? What's your point, Kyle? Ugh. And so, here go Dorit. Oh, okay. So what were they? Well, I don't remember. Well, then what the fuck you saying for? Kyle, shut up. Cause you can't go toe to toe with Dorit. You can't go toe to toe because you get your words all mixed up and fumbled up and all that other stuff. You can't go toe to toe with Dorit. Okay? That's why she don't do nothing. She don't say nothing to Bose because she can go toe to toe with Bose. You know, Bose can go toe to toe with Dorit. Okay, and she will get her feelings hurt. Okay, Dorit will get her feelings hurt if she go to toe to toe with Bose. That's why she don't say nothing to Bose. That's why she always on your ass because you get your words fumbled up and all that other stuff. You can't, just like Jennifer Tilly and Sutton. Okay, all right. Sutton always saying crazy shit to Jennifer Tilly because she get her words all fumbled up and shit like that. So that's why she could do that. Okay? Because she wasn't doing that to Garcelle. Okay? So that's what it is. It's the people that you can go toe to toe with. Well, some people that you know you can't go toe to toe with. That's who you go toe to toe with. Okay? Okay. That's the same thing with Sutton and Jennifer. Okay. That's the same. So Kyle and Dorit, no, because you getting your words fumbled up. So like I said, she gonna say I don't remember. She was just like, so how you gonna say I had strong words with him and you don't even remember the words? So they argued back and forth, and then Kyle was like, well, do you remember? You remember? When we had a dinner and I said it wasn't a good idea for you to bash the father of your children. Remember that? And Dorit was like, yeah, I do remember that. You clearly said that to a bunch of other people. You can remember that, don't you? You can't remember that. I said, shit, these motherfuckers crazy. Yeah, okay. So then Dorit in the confessional saying if she really cared about me, she wouldn't have told everybody else. Then it wouldn't have been no storyline, girl. So shut the fuck up on that. Anyway, Rachel bust in. She said, "Can I say something? And I'm gonna paraphrase this because she was talking a whole lot of words, and I was just like, this is what it boiled down to. We have good days and we have bad days because we always have to take the high road because of kids, because our business and everything like that. Then we hear from other people that you shouldn't say that and you shouldn't say that. Just don't tell us that right now. Just let us vent to whoever and let it be that. Don't tell us that what we should talk about and what we shouldn't talk about, because listen, have your suffer the consequences as they may come up, but they need to vent. And so while Rachel was saying that, here go Dorit. like I'm co-signing. Yes. Okay, girl, calm down. We know We know that you and PK going through a divorce. We know this. We know this. And you don't like him, and you want to vent to your friends and stuff, and people saying that you can't vent. We know. Calm down, bring it down. So then Dorit looks to Cal and says, what you have started really is going to come back to bite me in the ass. I said, uh-oh. So then Kyle was like, well, who you mad at? You mad at her? Talking about Amanda. You mad at me? You mad about your life? What is it? And then I said, oh, she sound like Sutton. And that's exactly what she said. She was like, you sounded like Sutton did when she was at your party. And I was just like, yeah, you sound just like Sutton with that one. I was like, oh, okay then. Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Who you mad at? Well, she mad at everybody. Shit. Can she be mad at everybody? Okay. She going through a divorce. And she don't know where her bread is butter at, because we don't even know what PK doing. We don't know if he acting crazy or if he not acting crazy. According to Dorit, he acting crazy. According to Mo, he ain't acting crazy. We don't know. We don't know what's going on. Okay. All we know is you and Mo need to get a divorce. That's what we do know. But Mo just sowing his wild oats. He fucking everything that can walk and crawl and everything like that. They say men get fired when they got women. And he was probably trying to, bat away all these women that's been coming after him since he been on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, until he couldn't do it no more. And then that's it. Okay. And so now he getting all the women. That's probably why he still want you as a wife, because he won't be fine. He won't be fine when he's single. He'll be fine if he married. He ain't gonna be fine when he's single. Okay. So that's why he keeping you around. And you need to move Morgan in and go on and licky coochie over there. Hey, I'd move her ass right on in. Okay, we got it. Don't even worry about it. Or I'd have just got me somebody finer. Get you a big black dick. That's what you need to do. Get a big black dick. Get you one. Get you one, girl. Get you one. You won't go back, I'll tell you that. And moving on. This is a release right now. This is a release. Okay. Anyway, Dorit said she thanked God for, that Rachel spoke out. And she said, Kyle, I'm really shocked that doesn't resonate with you. And she was like, no, it doesn't. I don't even feel it. I said, okay. And so Dorit was like, PK is bending to all his friends and he ain't protecting me, so why am I protecting him? I said, that's a good point, Dorit. That's a good point. I give you that, girl. So Kyle was like, you don't know what PK is doing. No, she said, I don't know what PK is doing. And she was like, she said, yes, you do. She was like, I know Mo tells you. And so Kyle was like, don't put words in my mouth. And Dorit was like, what words? And then they go back and forth. And then she was like, well, you just let people talk. Fucking talk. No, she said fucking talk. Okay, they bleeped that out. Kyle was like, you just let people fucking talk. So Dorit shuts up. Okay. She shuts up. And so she was listening. But she was like this. No. And then she was like, can I talk? Can I talk? Kathy giggling at the end of the table. you ain't even backing your sister, okay? So Bose was like, listen, I believe that Cal has your best interest at heart. She said, but you, Dorit, are willing to assume the risk of talking about PK, and everybody has to accept that. That's it. That's it. That's the end. Okay. That's the end. They gonna have to accept that she gonna talk about PK and just let that go. Okay. And so Kyle was like, "You don't think I care about you? You don't think I care about you?" And then she go into a story. Then Dorit was like, "Shut up, shut up, you shut up for 2 seconds." I said, "Uh oh." And Erika was like, "Come on, come on." And so Dorit was like, um, she said in confessional, she said that Erika should say, you know, Kyle, that's not cool. She imitated her so good. I said, okay. Kyle, that's not cool. That's not cool. But of course not. She said, come on now, come on. So Amanda was like, this is not the communication I'm used to. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is not the communication I'm used to. So Bose was like, "Well, you can't be in charge of how people want to respond to you." She was like, "That's an adult thing to understand." I said, okay, okay, Mary Cosby, little girl." That's exactly what I thought about, little girl. Okay. She said, "You." You can't, that's an adult thing to understand. So then she said, in my 40 years of life, I've never left a dinner party crying. And so Dorit was like, well, I thought you ran away from a cult. I said, oh, that part. Okay. I thought you ran away from a cult. I said, okay then, okay. And so, Amanda said I did leave a cult. She said, but when I left Rachel's dinner party, I woke up every 30 minutes with my heart beating fast, and I interpreted that evening as a threat. Bo's like, girl. Your expectation of not having confrontation is unrealistic. Okay? As Erika co-signing, like, yep. And Amanda was like, can't there be disagreement without conflict? Erika said, no. Hell no. She didn't say hell no, but she said no. And so, Rachel said, we can't control other people. We can only control ourselves, how we respond to other people. That's right. Manifest on that shit, Amanda. Yes, manifest on that shit. We can't control other people. We can only control our responses to other people. Manifest on that shit. And so then Rachel lost her too. She was like, I am a fucking a ticking time bomb. And she starts to cry. So, Dorit got up and she comforted her. Bowles was like, is that a tear? That's a tear. So she went over there and they go outside. Rachel Rachel breaks down outside about the divorce between her and her husband, and apparently how it got out that she filed for a divorce. And so she says she breaks down in her closet. She breaks down to her sister. She breaks down in the bathroom. She's just feeling overwhelmed. And so they bring out the birthday cakes, and one of the ladies who had birthday cake is outside, Dorit. So Jennifer come outside and try to get Dorit to come in, and then they all leave. All right, so that was a dinner scene, boy. I'll tell you that now. So the next day or a few days later, I don't know, Bose brought Lael $100,000 Maserati for her for her. I don't know if she graduated high school for her birthday. I don't know. But is that supposed to be a first car? A Maserati? Okay. Is that part? Well, I guess she only got one child. Okay. Alexia or Alexa. Well, I don't know if it's Alexia or Alexa. Um, Kyle's daughter, Kyle and Mo's daughter, wants to have her wedding at a dude ranch. She was supposed to have her wedding at Aspen. It was too late, whatever. So they got some dude ranch with some alpacas. Alexa text message the wedding invitations. And so Kyle is worried about Kathy even opening the wedding invitation. I'm quite sure they got paper ones for the older people, that are attending the wedding. Okay, so I don't think it's gonna be that difficult. Okay, and if so, why don't you just tell her where the wedding is, what she's supposed to bring, and what time it is? Okay, how about that, Kyle? Okay. People don't send paper invitations no more. They send it by text message. This is a new generation. Okay. Get with it. Okay. And if she wants a paper invitation, she can tell her niece to send her a paper invitation. That's stupid. Mo is a DJ. He said he ain't got nothing better to do, so he gonna take up DJing. I guess that's what Meredith Marks said too. And she ain't gonna be on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City. Let me give her violin. First of all, I'm gonna give her this. Okay. And I'm gonna give her a little violin. I ain't really like her anyway. So moving on. Rachel talks to Kathy while she getting an infusion. Okay. Rachel said her veins are too bad for infusions. Okay, whatever. Rachel says Dorit is being judged by breaking down, and she wants to know if she being judged because she breaks down too. And she wants a trip. She wants to plan a trip to the Hamptons. Okay. Bo's 2 egg retrievals, bless her heart, didn't form blastocysts like Quad's didn't. And they weren't viable, and so she goes into the other room and starts to cry. And then Keely, emotional, damn it. He like, so when can we start again? What the fuck?
My disappointment is immeasurable.
What the hell?
And my day is ruined.
What?
Stop it. Get some help.
Get some help. Did you even ask her if she want to do it again? Did you even ask her? Did you even bother to ask her if she wants to go through this process again? Because she the one going through the process. You not. She bloated and shit. She got to stick herself with the needles and shit. And then she got to go under anesthesia and retrieve eggs and shit like that. Come on now. Come on, Keely. Come on. You ain't even ask her what she wanted. You don't even care about what stress is putting under her body. She going on 50. Trying to produce a child for you. Because she got a child. And you don't have no children. For you. And what the fuck is wrong with adoption? Damn it to hell. Lord have mercy. What is wrong with adoption? Shit. What is wrong with it? It's plenty of babies that need a good home. I got plenty of them in my hospital. I try to steal babies all day long, twice on Sunday. If they ain't gonna treat them right, I treat them right. I'll take you home. I'll treat you right. Shit, what's wrong with adoption? What's wrong with y'all? Shit, y'all go putting y'all at least the quad. She want the baby. He don't want the fucking baby. She want the baby. I told her to go to a sperm donor, but Bose don't even. She got a baby. She doing this for him. No, that's enough of that. I done got worked up. I done got pissed off again. Nope, we ain't gonna leave that. Hell no. Leave that alone. Hell no. Anyway, Rachel, Sutton, and Dorit meet for lunch. Dorit quickly said, "Sutton, why didn't you speak up at my birthday party?" Okay. And Sutton looking all, shocked and shit, like. And so she was just like, "Well, you fight your own battles very well." Yeah, I'm quite sure she fights her own battles very well. Okay. And she said, "And you had your own opinion." And so Rachel was like, "Well, I'm sorry. I barely know you, but I gave my opinion, okay? That may be," she said, "that may have been probably out of line, but hey, I apologize. Maybe I should keep my thoughts to myself." No, you shouldn't. No, you shouldn't. Because Sutton wasn't going to say it. Okay, she kept her mouth shut because she don't know what the fuck she was talking about anyway. She basically threw the rock and hit her hands, basically. Okay, that's what she did. She threw the rock. She lit the match and walked off. Okay, that's what Sutton did. Anyway, Amanda and Kyle is hiking. Kyle said Bose can say the same thing that I'm saying, but Dorit will have a total different reaction to me than to Bose. And true that, Kyle, true that. Okay, true that. I agree. I totally agree with that. Okay. But like I said, it's the difference between going toe to toe. It's the difference between going to toe to toe with somebody that you feel like you can out-talk. She can out-talk you, Kyle. Okay? Because you stumble on your words and all that other stuff. See, I can get out-talked too, because then I start cussing. I lose my mind because because I can get out talk because I stumble over my words too, but then I get to cussing, then I get to fighting. So you don't want to out talk me because I can't take it. Okay, I can't take it. But Bose, she can't out talk Bose. That's the reason why she take it differently from Kyle. I mean from Bose. That's all. That's it. Kyle was like, Dorit doesn't want my advice, or anything nowadays. She's so angry right now. So you should shut the fuck up, Kyle. How about that? The ladies at lunch don't know who Amanda is. And this is Dorit, Sutton, and Rachel. And they want to get to know her better. They want to ask some questions, get to know her better. Is that the reason why she left the show? Because apparently I heard that she left the show. Is that the reason why? Because y'all kept asking all these questions, or did they figure out that her company was MLM? What happened? What happened, Amanda? Call me. Tell me what happened, Amanda. Why you leave? Okay. But anyway, so and they want to know how she ended up in a cult. But Rachel said Amanda identifies herself as her business. And I mean, it's called Amanda Francis Business. But I don't know how long that business gonna be, in existence because, it's, kind of MLM. Okay. Anyway, Dorit said, I have protected Kyle. Even when I felt the most betrayed by Kyle, I still protected her. And so Rachel was like, well, you just don't trust her. I don't think, she wants the best for you. Hey, that's Rachel's opinion. And she said she wasn't going to give her opinion, but she did again. But hey, that's fine. I don't care. I like Rachel. Okay, I like her. Anyway, that was the end of the episode. Give me a thumbs up. Like and share and subscribe. And comment to my channel. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.